Shalom, it's me, Baht Of Zion. And guess what, family? Today, we going to the church house, okay? Y'all heard me right, Baht Of Zion, going inside the church. But not just any church, okay? We're going to go over here to, this church is behind me on this green screen, okay? And we're going to talk about this pastor who had the audacity, the nerve, to put his hands on an elderly woman. Oh my goodness. And we're going to break it down according to the Torah by the Most High Yah and common sense wisdom with Proverbs. Let's go.
A church pastor in Gardina has been arrested, accused of assaulting a community elder. And now outraged members of that church are demanding that pastor step down. Authorities say Loren's Roseman was taken into custody, but he continues to preach.
And now questions are emerging about his...
Well, where is he preaching at, baby? Where he preaching at? He preaching inside a jail cell because they done said this man done got arrested, but he continues to preach. Hopefully he'll deliver somebody's soul.
His leadership. KTLA's Rachel Menitoff reports.
Shocking surveillance video shows a man pushing a woman down the stairs.
This is what the pastor did.
Congregants of Buland Missionary Baptist Church in Gardina contend the perpetrator is their very own church leader, Pastor Loren's Roseman, and the victim, a church elder.
And that's why the members of this church are asking him to step down and resign.
Pastor Roseman was arrested the same day on October 7th, 2025, and released 2 days later on a promise to appear. His alleged victim, Elise McTaw, appeared Sunday with a fractured wrist and toes.
I'm not the same after being hurt by somebody that you trust and love.
Pastor Roseman didn't want to speak on camera, but did say the discord started when he took action against members of church leadership, who he says were doing things that were illegal and unethical. He says, quote, "When these individuals could not oust me through our church policies and procedures, they began to attack my character and weaponize the legal system against me."
He does not get to put his hands on anyone. These behaviors are not okay. He has to go.
Rachel Menitoff, KTLA 5 News.
All right, family. Now, y'all just watched the same thing that I watched, okay? And we're going to go ahead and get right to it with me. That is Zion. Now, family, if you heard this content the same way that I heard it right now, they stated that Mr. Lorenzo, whatever his name is, the pastor, okay? They stated that something illegal and unethical was going on within that church house, okay? Where he is the pastor of, right? So now what I am wondering is this, family. What were you congregants really doing in there to make this pastor get upset and tell you that it was illegal and it was unethical according to the precepts that he read and that he teach from? Okay, all right. So what I will say is, if you go put something on record as far as this man putting his hands on you, elderly woman, y'all need to also say what it is that y'all did. Okay, all right, because I want to know just as much as the public want to know, what did y'all do to get pushed outside of that church door, okay? Now, what he also stated was that y'all tried to swindle him, okay? Y'all tried to swindle him and then get him out of that seat, okay? Out of that pastor seat. Now, y'all want to try to get this man up out of that pastor seat because y'all trying to cover up or hide something that y'all did. Now, we do so many content videos within Y14, the royal family, okay, where we see a lot of you religious people who follow Christianity, y'all doing some backwards behind mess, okay? Y'all out here murdering, y'all out here committing all types of adultery, y'all out here stealing from the poor, giving to the rich or not giving to nobody, keeping it in your own pocket. Y'all out here daggone committing frauds. Y'all doing so much stuff within y'all own messed up religion, okay? So now, I will not sit here and say that y'all didn't have no type of hand to play in the hand that got you pushed out that daggone church door. I will not say that. Y'all just as much guilty as this pastor is, okay? okay? All right, because people in the religion, yes, y'all can definitely be in these assemblies and become corrupt, okay? Because y'all don't got enough strength and y'all discernment or your wisdom to sit here and try to go against whatever mindset is telling you that, oh, I should pair up with the evil notation and do this bad thing. Even though I say I got faith in God and I love God, but not really, you don't understand who you praying to, because why? You think you don't have to accept no type of accountability because you believe a man died for your sin, and he ain't really died for your sin because he was never a man created. Okay, but let's go ahead and go to our Torah portion, which is going to be Exodus chapter 21, verse 18 through 19. And it says, when men quarrel and one strikes the other with a stone or a fist, but y'all know what he did. Okay. And he does not die, but has to be taken to his bed. Slika. But has to take to his bed. If he then gets up and walks outdoors upon his staff, the assailant shall go unpunished, except that he must pay for his idleness and his cure. Okay, now, family, what that says from our Torah is what this pastor man did. He put his hands, yes, on the elderly woman, right? He pushed her down those steps, like all the way down, and she went rolling over like a tumbleweed. Yes, he definitely did that, family. However, what he is responsible for, according to this Torah, because she did not die, he is responsible for her medical care, okay? The same way she got her hand inside that cast like that, he hurt me. Yes, baby, he did hurt you. And guess what? He needs to take care of your medical bills, okay? Your medical expenses. Kai. Now, our wisdom precept is going to be Proverbs chapter 29, verse 22. And it states, an angry man provokes a quarrel. A hot-tempered man commits many offenses. Okay, now this right here is going to go for you congregants in the church house, right? Y'all people sitting there listening to this pastor, as well as the pastor also. Now, I'm going to split the two and break it down for you. And it goes like this. Those congregants, y'all fall under the part of an angry man provokes a quarrel, okay? So whatever y'all was doing, okay, inside that church house that was illegal, very much illegal and against ethical standards, okay, y'all violated whatever it was, and y'all took it to that pastor, I guess to kind of get him in cahoots with y'all. I don't know, but he didn't like that. So y'all got mad at him because he was mad at y'all, okay? So y'all fit in that first part of that precept. Now, the second part of that precept, the hot-tempered man, which would be the pastor, in this case, he committed many offenses. He didn't want just fuss y'all butts out for bringing that bull crap to him. He secondly pushed your behind out the church door. He pushed you out the church door. And once again, you hurt with your arm and your broken toe. Okay? Which, scientifically, they will repair themselves because bones do grow back and they get attached and all that type of stuff. Hallelujah. All right. But yeah, if we're going to look at this story based on this pastor, we need to look at it from just weights and just balances as well. What was the cause of this effect to happen? Okay? Because you cannot sit here and put, oh, well, he pushed me down the steps, I'm hurt, and I'm going to sue, and I want him off the pastor's seat. No. What did you do? Because if he, the pastor, shows proof that y'all did something illegally, which he said y'all did do, if he got proof of it, do you not understand you going to be in more harm than what you are right now in that cask? Okay? Just so you know. But that's all I got for you today. With me, that is Zion. Kind. Y'all keep your hands to yourself. Y'all do the right things. Kind. And if you got some common sense, you get up out them daggone church seats and go follow the only Elohim who created you. Kind. Because the way I see it, baby, all y'all these daggone religious, whoo, y'all getting tossed up and thrown out just like that woman. Shalom, Bearcat.